What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Steve Harvey has been in the news quite often the last week or two. And one of those situations has to deal with a rumor of his wife cheating. And the other one deals with the fact that he put up a tweet about unfunny comedians, and that tweet was not approved from Steve Harvey. It was from a social media manager who said if they were trying to get some engagement. And then after that, Steve Harvey said he fired that individual. But I want to go ahead and play a clip that we've all seen before of Steve Harvey being a simp.
That's what's wrong with this generation today. These young boys today, what do she bring to the table? The hell you mean, man? What do your ass bring to the table? You got a woman that can come to the table that can make another you. What else she need to slide up to the table with? What about your job? What happened to men who were supposed to be responsible? Do you know that it's our job to take care of a woman and some children, to have a family? That's our damn job.
Now, you guys remember this YouTube short. It was there on Shannon Sharp's show. And of course, it, really got a lot of brothers talking about it. A lot of brothers didn't agree with this, but pretty much he's saying there that what do women need to bring to the table? They can bring life to the table. And when you look at Steve Harvey, despite what you think of Steve Harvey, you got to give the brother credit. He really pulled himself up from where he was, worked really hard. He's been married 3 times. And it's not easy, right? And you can tell he really cares about this lady, Marjorie Harvey, who, when you look at her, she looks like a bona fide user, right? She just does. The first husband she had was a drug dealer. She was with him for the bag. That was it. Then she went and had a baby by his cousin. All right. And that wasn't cool, but used him also, as it appears. And then got with Steve Harvey. But Steve Harvey reminds me of another story. And that story is Will Smith. Steve Harvey and Will Smith are very much the same. Let me tell you what I mean. Although that Will Smith got up and slapped Chris Rock, but if you think about it, Steve Harvey and Will Smith both, as it appears, love their wife more than they love themselves. If you can look at both of them and you see how they talk and that level of altruism, and again, I'm a person that is very giving. I can tell you that. I'm a very giving person. I love to give. And men in general, we have a level of altruism where we love to give and women typically love to receive. Okay? It's not a problem. But guys, we got to be honest here. The conversation revolves around this thing and this thing only. What is that? I'm glad you asked that question. I'm talking about the fact these guys love these women more than themselves. And these women that they love so much don't really provide any real value to their lives. Now, we can say that she does. Looks like Steve Harvey. If it wasn't for him, Lori Harvey wouldn't be who she was. That wasn't the mother. It had to be Steve. Because the mother doesn't do anything professional. I've never heard of her, what she does. Jada Pinkett, yes, but not to the level of Will. And what I've noticed is, when you love the woman so much you're with, that you don't make her respect you, you go around either talking crazy, being delusional, and then you go around also, no matter how much money you make, getting no respect. And I hear so many guys out here who are, in my honest opinion, working hard to get money, working hard to get status, working hard to get some fame, working hard to do all these things. And let me tell you, brother, I'm very proud of you if you're a man like that. But I do want to forewarn you, okay? If you don't have a level of love for yourself, all of that is going underneath the rug. I'm going to tell you that. I know so many guys who are super rich, who are doing very well, and they don't love themselves, and it doesn't even matter that they're rich. The wife isn't having sex with them. All the education doesn't matter. Wife isn't screwing them. Not getting any respect. Because you don't love yourself. What's the point of working so hard for somebody when you don't love yourself? Why did I want to get rich? Did I want to get rich to give it to somebody who can't do the work that I'm doing and to be involved in their world when they should be wanting to be in my world? Because I'm the person that's important here, right? Because if it's her, I'm going to tell you about women. Women are always going to do things for themselves that will push the needle forward for them. Always. Women are always going to look out for them. Men, we have a hard time understanding that. We really do. We got a hard time understanding that. You know, make the money, do very well, give the money away to somebody else who doesn't love you, put them completely on a pedestal. They didn't do anything to be there. They have shown evidence with their last partners that they're clearly about the bag, and then you wipe them up, and then when it happens to you, then you don't understand why. Working hard to give them a life that maybe they don't even deserve. And men just can't get this. Men just can't understand this. Men just have a fundamental problem with this. And I'm here to tell you exactly why it happens. It happens because we make it happen. That's why. We don't value ourselves. We don't love ourselves. And a woman can never love you if you don't love yourself the most. I'm sorry. Women tend to love you more. You start loving them more than you love yourself, brother, get ready for hell on earth. But if you're a man that loves yourself more than her, not saying that you can't love her, but if you can do that and make her do something to be with you, there's something that she has to do to stay with you, you'll get some parity in a relationship. But Will Smith didn't do that. Steve Harvey don't do that. They don't make women do anything. Zero at all. Which is the reason why they have those problems. Which is the reason why we're even talking about the fact that, you know, Marjorie is a cheater, but I'll do that later. But guys gotta understand, stop chasing the bag and trying to use that as a discussion point with women. And start chasing yourself. Start chasing yourself. Start chasing your own respect. Start loving yourself. Start appreciating yourself. You don't have to be out here always suffering on the behalf of some woman. Because some woman wants you to do X, Y, and Z for her, and you need to do X, Y, and Z for her. Why? It's nice to do things, but you're the person, like, you have value. So many men are getting rich, wealthy, and then putting their value at zero. And that's how people treat you. Like, I never understood how guys can have all this money, all this wealth, and still be chasing chicks, like, all the time, who are broke. Like, then you wonder why a chick would treat you like that, because you've given up your value. Like, all that she needs to do is give you some booty. No level of respect. You never asked. You never made her do anything. So of course of course. Again, you've never made the lady do anything to do it, so she won't. It only makes sense. What did you expect? Then you get guys, they get mad, they get angry, they don't understand now, they have some kind of personal vendetta now, all of those silly things, because we've made it that way. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, Back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all you heard the bill. We're out.